Aloha, everyone. I'm Rick Kirkham. I'm an in-home computer tutor and a long-term substitute teacher. So why am I talking to you about how to buy gold and silver for $4.50? Well, you can read all about that on my website, youcaninvest2.com. I know I just used TO, but I kind of thought that's what most people would do, so that's how I did it. But anyway, you can read all about that, how a fellow teacher approached me. And if it was anybody else, I wouldn't have gone, but I did. So this is how to buy gold for $4.50 and silver for $4.50 as well. So some of you are thinking, I don't want to buy gold and silver. I want to put the money in my savings account where it's nice and safe. And I'll even get some interest. Now, let's talk about that interest. If the inflation rate is about 8.3% and your savings account interest is averages about 0.06%, I quoted my sources in here, then if the inflation rate is higher than the interest rate, you're losing money. Okay, you gotta stop and wrap that around your head. If I take a dollar bill and put it on the table and tell you that in 15 minutes that dollar bill is only going to be worth 75 cents unless you pick it up and do something else with it, then you better pick it up and do something else with it. Now, by the way, I made a note here. This is not to be taken as investment advice. Anytime you invest, there's a chance you can lose money. I am legally obliged to say that as I understand. But to get started, go to youcaninvest.com to or youcaninvest2.com/get started. Everything's right there. If you haven't signed up yet, get signed up and then log in. And after you log in, you go to what they call the Sound Money wallet. Okay, sound money is kind of a fancy word that for precious metals, gold and silver. That's the real money. That's the money that has value in and of itself and has had for thousands of years. Before I start lecturing on this, let me move on. So from there, you're gonna click on transfer, and if you haven't already, download the Google Authenticator app to your cell phone. This is really secure. I'm do a lot of computer repairs and a lot of computer tutoring, and I'm very familiar with security, and I'm very impressed by the security here in the Sound Money Vault. After you authenticate, you put your little code in there, which changes every few seconds. So, don't write it down like some of my computer tutoring clients do. You'll never use it again. Okay, so after that, we click on Manage Your Port, or actually, after that, you click on Transfer. You can read this if you want to, but click on Transfer. I already linked my bank to that. And what actually happened was one of my in-home computer clients gave me a check for $95. So I'm starting to get into the habit of saving a little bit. So I've actually just taking $9 of that. I know it seems silly. Why don't I take half? Why don't I take 25%? But I won't miss $9, right? So I may as well put that somewhere where it's going to do some good for myself and my family. Okay, so here you can use your bank account like I'm going to, because that's where the money was in the bank, right? Or if you already have cash or gold or silver in your Sound Money Vault already, then you can use that money. Okay, so I transferred all of that money, the whole $9 as a cash balance. That's the only option you have if you transfer from the bank is as a cash balance. And notice there's no processing fee. So you've got nothing to lose by doing this. You're just taking money from your checking account or savings account and you're transferring it to another vault. Uh, Highly insured, by the way, just in case anyone's wondering that. So it usually takes 3 business days to transfer money from a bank account to the Sound Money Vault. You notice the little pending sign. Let's see if my mouse is working. There it is, right up there. In this case, it only took 24 hours. So I did my gold first, and then I realized, oh, wait, I got to show you guys how to do this. So I did the silver next, and I used the cash balance, just like you see where the arrows were. And then I bought R, and then I bought silver. And then I bought $4.50 worth of silver, no processing fee. And then I clicked on transfer. And it's done. It's actually that easy. By the way, I did this with Google Slides. I help people remotely with their Google accounts and all of the features in Google Drive, including their Gmail. In case you can't read that, you can go to proactivecomputersupport.com/Google Drive help, and you can get some help from me, especially since you know me now. Anyway, I like to let my ADHD out a little bit. So start investing in your future by clicking that link with real money, not money that's only valued because the government says it has value. That's called fiat money. Okay, the government says it has value. And what does the government do when they want more money? They print more money. Right now, the government is printing a lot of money. And guess what I understand that does to the inflation rate? Yeah, same thing. So I highly recommend getting started on this as soon as you can, especially if you're younger than I am. And I guess that's about it. So God bless you and have a great and bright future.